4 steps to building a winning company culture. Wow, how would that be? Yeah, you hear about Google and you hear about all these modern high-tech buzzy companies while they get chefs in a canteen and they're buzzing around on their powered skateboards around things, and they're sliding down slides, and they've got all this company culture, and they sit around on bean bags and things like this. You know, Gary Vaynerchuck's Vayner Media, Aweber, all these companies, and you think, how on earth does that apply to me? Well, I can help you. We got it, and we sell fire extinguishers and safety signs and smoke alarms and access panels. What are they? Who knows? Someone wants them, and we sell good ones. So, company culture can be done. However, let me just explain who I am. It is a Monday. This is episode 556 of the Marketing for Owners podcast. And Marketing for Owners is supported by our wonderful The Owners Club. Now, if you're not a member of the Owners Club, you are missing out. There are 2 levels. There is the free level, but there is the gold level. And to be honest, if you want to get on in business, I'll openly admit you need to be in the paid one. It costs £29 per month, but it is the business owner's dream. It's called the Owners Club because it's full of owners. It's wonderful. You get, this is, by the way, sorry, just going to be very quick. You will get mastermind level stuff. You will get one-on-ones with me. You can get me on calls in 30-minute slots. If I'm available, there's a whole calendar full of slots. If I'm available, I'm available. I charge £150 an hour. And I have clients, hello, clients, who pay that. So jump on, make the most. I can talk to you about anything. I'm a 30-odd year, been there, done that, grey hair bloke. I can help you, honestly. And if I can't, I can point you in the right direction. We have free training. You get the free website 101 course, which is brilliant. It's 299 quid. Anyway, go to theownersclub.co. If you want to join at the free level and just go to marketingforowners.com/join. That's the free level. Go see what we got in there, because you get in a Facebook group, and that's good in itself. Anyway, back to the show. By the way, this kind of stuff is the sort of thing that we will explain, because this month, in January, is the month where we cover the why. So the first step in building a company culture is actually knowing your why. Any business, there's a book by Simon Sinek called Start with the Why. And in my 5 questions, we start with the why. It is, most businesses do, because unless you have a reason for being in business, then it's just a job. So why did you start your business? Think about it. Write it down. This is not a 5-second exercise. Write it down. Now, you might be bored, you might be struggling, but when you started or when you joined, why did you do it? Why didn't you get a job? Was it just because you were self-employed? In which case, that's different. That's fine. But when you started your business, when you started selling left-handed hammers to or something like that, did you figure out there was a need? Was there a reason? Could you not find a left-handed hammer for yourself? Was that the reason? Did people keep saying, oh, I can never buy any left-handed hammers? Was there a reason? Yes, back in the day, you had a reason for it. There was a need. Get back to that mindset. Can you remember when you were excitedly lying in bed thinking of all the left-handed hammers that you're going to sell because of all those people around the world that need them? Get back to that. Find the why. And once you've got that, then we need to work on communicate. All right? You need to, second step, communicate constantly, not just a bit. Now, the main communication is with your staff or your team. So, when I say communicate, I mean one-to-one meetings. They don't have to be meetings like you're thinking of, horrible meetings. They can be chat, but they're formal. 15 minutes should do it. Have a little 15-minute agenda. Stick to it. Don't chat and waffle. Do that in non-meeting chats and waffle and rambling sessions. Okay, waffle in the UK, by the way, we don't eat waffles. We waffle, which means rambling on, which is what I do on these podcasts. Sorry. So communicate constantly. Once you can communicate with your team and you can convey the why, the reason you started the business, and get them on board. This isn't a one-step process. Gradually get them on so they realize and they buy in. That's the term you're looking for, is buy-in. Once they have bought in, then they start to enjoy their job. Yes. And then the next ones to work on is communicating with your potential customers. Don't try and sell them your product. Try and get them to buy into the same why. If they can buy in, they have a different reason for buying, and it's emotion, and that is much more rewarding and is going to last you longer. Trust me. Now, going back to step 3 in building a winning company culture, if you want a proper team that's going to work, then don't employ mini-me's. That is step 3. Do not employ mini-me's. So quick summary. Step 1, know your why. Step 2, communicate constantly. Step 3, three fingers, don't employ mini-me's. Now, very simply, if you employ people like you think you're wonderful, don't you? You are wonderful. You're beautiful. Oh gosh, are you good looking or what? But you wouldn't want to work with you, would you? How would you clash? How would you complement each other? In fact, funny enough, I was going to actually say employ people who compliment you, but some of you may have misunderstood that as getting people saying, oh, I like your hair today, sir. But I mean, the opposites attract. Try, oh, I can't remember the code now, I should have looked it up. Sally Hogshead's system. If you go to howtofascinate.com and look for her test, do her free test, use the code MFO for Marketing for Owners, will get you a freebie. Go in there, do a personality test, do it on your employees, and then see who would complement each other, who will work best with each other. Don't go firing anyone, but just in certain projects, some people will work better with others. This will enable a company culture. You cannot try and have perfect people. The world is full of imperfect people. There's one here talking to you right now. You cannot sculpture people, just let them be. They are great. People have babies and they can bring them up and they become adults. It's fabulous. That's quite clever. So if they can do that, they can do your work. Just let them do it. So fill it with all sorts. Fill it with complementary people. Do not have them just like you. Finally, encourage and reward initiative. That's the other thing. With your staff, don't act like a boss. Act like a colleague. They are just like you. They're probably better than you if only you give them the chance, if only you'd let them. Don't tell them how to do things other than at the start. Let them go. Let them make mistakes. When they've got those kids at home, when they learnt to drive, when they went out and walked on the ice and slipped over, they figured it out. They didn't slip over the next time. They figured it out. Allow them to do that in your business. Allow them to use their initiative. Don't put them in little boxes. When you delegate, don't put boundaries. Encourage them to do this. Reward them. Otherwise, people will be suspicious and they'll be scared to fail in case something happens. Reward people who fail but gave it a go. This is how you build a company culture. You do not punish people. You do not berate them for failure. You do not point out everything that they did wrong or how they could have done it better. You allow them to learn and you show them the rewards of what using initiative and what putting that effort in will get them. That is how you build a company culture. And once you've got a company culture, you'll have no staff problems. You might have some, but you'll find it ridiculously different. and you'll have people who actually want to come to work. Amazing, eh? Anyway, enough of that. It is a Monday. We always have a book for a week and we're going back through the good ones. This is one of the best. I recommend this very highly, by Michael Port. It is called Book Yourself Solid. The book has been around for a while. Michael Port is a genius. He's got a fantastic podcast as well, and he is a brilliant, one of the best speakers. But Book Yourself Solid is an entire business from beginning to end. It's just an entire how-to. If you're a consultant, something like that, you work for yourself and you get clients, get that book, read it, do everything he says. It's wonderful. I will see you tomorrow.